Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Lakar, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, the rule well, and double salutation to the Akim, the brothers, the fellow laborers, and this faith man in the ministry of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, pushing the truth day in and day out. Just a brother from the Great Millstone, Charlotte camp, coming at you with another lesson. Always, as I, begin my lesson, I always, say that this message go out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, man, according to the Bible, man. I'm gonna get into a lesson about the light, man. The light that the scriptures talking about is a symbol for the truth, man, and the truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. And the Lord said once we have this light, this understanding, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, we're supposed to let our light shine, man. Meaning going out there to the highways and byways, speaking the truth to our people, man. Whether they hear or forbid, man. If they don't want to take heed, man, the blood is gonna be off our hands, man. Because we know at the end of the day that the Lord is about to destroy this place, man. About to bring judgment against Babylon the Great, which is America, man, and against 2/3 of his own people, man, the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. He's gonna bring the heathens down, man. So the Lord giving us this light, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. We're supposed to let it shine, man. We're not supposed to be, you have this truth. You hear about you an Israelite. You know what the prophecies, supposed to be fulfilled, man. You know what the Lord acquire of us doing, man. You're not supposed to be, sitting back in a relaxed mode, man. Just sitting back and thinking everything's gonna be fine and dandy, man. Thinking that the Lord is not gonna make any moves here among this place, man, among America and among these people, man, that's living in America and throughout the world, man. You're not supposed to have that mindset set, man. You're supposed to have the mindset of being on fire, man. Warning the people, man. Being diligent, going out there speaking the word, putting up videos, man. Not lackadaisy, man. Not lukewarm or cold, man. You're supposed to be hot. You're supposed to be on fire for the truth, man. And that what the light represent also, man, being on fire for the truth, man, and spreading the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. So basically, I'm gonna get into some scriptures about the light, man, the light, which is the understanding of this wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah that He gave upon His men to preach, man. This is this is Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. So basically, man, the light of the world, the way you see the light of the world is the men on the highways and byways pushing the truth, man, and sincerity, man. Throughout the whole entire planet, man. You got brothers setting up camps, man, mainly Great Millstone, man, that's teaching the truth, man. From in these governments, man, because the hills represent the governments, man. So you have all nations that's out here, that's walking amongst, in these cities, man. And when they see the men of the Lord pushing the truth, man, on the highways and byways, we out there giving on warning, man. We let that light shine. Verse 15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick. So basically, man, you had this. You take a light, a candle, and you light that candle, man. You had that spark, that fire, man. You don't put it under a bushel, man. Where it's going, which you can't see the light, man. But you put it on the candlestick for the light to shine throughout the darkness, man. To shine out through the room, representing the world, man. We put out this light, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding out for the people can see it, man. And hopefully we can draw in the elect, man, the 144,000 and 1/3 of the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, and the confused faces whose bloodline go back to the Israelites, man. They gather them in to be part of the elect, because the Lord is only looking for the elect, man, of the nation of Israel, man. So that's our job, man, that the Lord gave upon us to do, man. To let our light shine, man. And had the hopefully elect come in and grasp to that light, man. you know, and give rise to the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua so they can attain salvation. Verse 15. And give it light unto all that are in the house. So that's what we're doing, man. We're giving light to all that in the house. The house of what, man? The David, man. The house which is the elect, man. The 144,000, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel that's going to take heed and receive salvation, man. Verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So, you know, you let our light shine before men, these people out here, man. You know, it's, you know, for the Israelites, man, the heathen nations, man. You know, the light, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord put upon his men, start by apostles and elders at great millstone on down, man. You letting that light shine, man, so they can see our good works, man. And so your Most High can see our good works, man, so we can contain mercy and hopefully we be delivered, man. From the peril times that's about to take place, man. You know? It say, and glorify your Father which in heaven, because we glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for giving us this word, man. You know, so when the Lord gave us this word, man, we glorified in that, man. We glorify Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Thank you for that, man, for giving us this light, man, to see throughout this darkness, man. Because this is what the world is, man. America, you know, is full of darkness, man. Representing that wickedness, man. And you have 2/3 of our people that's engulfed in wickedness, man, in this darkness, man, not knowing the times that we're living in, man. You know, they think, you know, we're in the time of, you know, partying. You know, here we had, you know, the day, you know, the 4th of July, man, so-called Independence Day, where during that time of Independence Day, man, you Negroes was in slavery under the so-called white man. Until this day, man, we are still in slavery under the so-called white man, the Edomites, man. You know, so we're not free, man. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and you're gonna have majority of our people that, you know, in this world, man, is gonna celebrate the 4th of July, man. You know, claiming their independence, man. But they still slaves, but they still got to get up and work. They still got to pay taxes. They still got to pay bills. You know, they still got to, you know, go to the grocery store and get food, man. You know, they still got to go to the enemy for the want of all things, man. So we're not free, man. You know, you're gonna have majority of our people celebrating the 4th of July, man, living it up, man, not knowing that we are in peril times, man. You know, not knowing that World War III is upon us, man. You know, not knowing that, you know, this economy about to crash and the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, is about to be implemented. Not knowing that race wars are coming. Not knowing that martial law is coming. Concentration camps being built and already being built, ready for Edomites, the martial law troops, to throw our people in, man. You know, they don't have that mindset, but they have that mindset of folly, man, which is darkness, man. You know, wickedness, man. You know, want to live it up in this world, man. Want to trying to make a career out of their life, man. You know, want to, you know, chase the American dream. You know, thinking that everything's, you know, good, man. You know, so they're in the mindset of darkness, man. Not knowing what really is about to take place, man. Not knowing that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to bring judgment to America, man, and throughout the earth. This is Psalms chapter 82, verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth are out of course. So our people are walking in darkness, man. You know, because the foundation of the earth is out of course, man. You know, we have homosexuality at an all-time high, man. Lesbianism, you know. You got these women being whores at an all-time high, man. You got our men being adulterous, man. Being thugs, gangsters, man. Being effeminate, man. And you got all type of wickedness taking place, man. Bestiality, man. Pedophilia, you know, drugs and, you know, witchcraft being promoted at an all-time high, man. Folly and madness, man. All type of wickedness. So this earth is laid in darkness, man. You know, but the man of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, had gave them that light, man, to shine upon this darkness, man. And the only one that's gonna grasp to the light is the elect, man. Those that gonna come out that dark state of mind and come into the truth of the understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, by the men of the Lord, man. So you have to have men that the Lord is dealing with to teach other men, man, to bring them to their power, man. We just didn't have, just getting this word of our own, man. We had to be taught by men. Mainly the men are great millstone, man. For all those scoffers, fall out saying that you don't have to be taught by men. The Lord is just dealing with me. I ain't have to worry about no men or no type of order, man. I can do things myself. You going off, man, because the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, set up an order, man. He set up men's apostles and prophets in different positions of men of the Lord to be in the truth, man, the guide of the men, You just can't get it on your own, man. Continue on. This is I know our people, they mindset is in folly, man, in darkness, man. They don't see the light, man. Even when they pass by the brothers on the highways and byways, pushing the truth, man. Telling them what the times we're coming into, and telling them about their nationality, telling them about, their enemies, telling them about their power, man. Even though they see that light, man, they reject it, man. This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. So the eye represents your mind. The Lord is putting the light to, putting the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to, man, in our mind, in our spiritual mind, and have this understanding, man, to know and to discern between good and evil, and what's right and what's wrong, and to know what Yahweh Shem Yahushua acquired of us here in these last days, man. Having the mindset of seeing seeing righteousness about to be established, man, and seeing this wickedness about to be done away with, man. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. So meaning your eye shall be single, mean what? Single on this understanding, man, the truth, man. Looking at the events that's about to take place, man, the prophecies that the Lord told us about here in the scriptures that's about to be fulfilled, man. Understanding World War III is about to take place, and it's going to be the final destination of America. America's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. Knowing that Yahweh Shah only died for the nation of Israel, he's coming back to deliver the elect, the 144,000 and 1/3. Knowing that the Lord is a so-called black man and his son, man. Knowing that the Lord is going to bring down his kingdom, man. That's your eye being single, man, and having your mindset on this faith, on the truth, and the prophecies, man, that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua about to fulfill, man. Verse 23. But if thy eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. So that what we have here amongst our people, man. Their eye, meaning their mind, is evil, man. So they're in darkness, man. That's why they commit adultery, man. Homosexuality, man. That's why our women are whores, man. That's why our women are lesbians. That's why they own all type of drugs, man. Doing all type of wickedness, man. They follow these false, gods, man. They worship these idols, man. Like these different, religions, man. They worship this system, man. They worship their own self, man. They don't have the understanding of the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the true light, man, of the scriptures, man, and of the power of the Lord with them, man. So their mind and their body is full of darkness, man. All they know, man, is wickedness. That's why, brothers in the faith, man, we pray that we be part of that elect, man, because it's a beautiful thing to have this light, man. So since we have this light, man, we have to let it shine, man. So we can, glorify the Lord and pray that the Lord have mercy upon us, deliver us from our sins, man. He will forgive us for our sins and deliver us from the wrath that He about to bring upon this place, man. This is John chapter 1, verse verse 4. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the him John is talking about is Yahweh Shai, man, who the word is called Jesus Christ, man. You know, which is a so-called black man, not a so-called white man. You know, the Lord is a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, man, which are you Negroes, man. And he's the light, and he's that light, man. And he's the one that's going to bring life and light and salvation to the nation of Israel, man, to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, starting off with the elect, man. And he's the only one that can deliver us from out of the situation that we are in, man, from the hand of the so-called white man, the Edomites, and our enemies, man. He's the only one that's going to deliver us from these curses, man, and set up our kingdom, man. We return with the so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Most High and the angels, man. That's the way we're going to be delivered, man. Lord, when we be part of that hopeful elect, man. You know, so that we got to depend and count on and have our faith in Yahweh Shai, man. Verse 5. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended not. So even though, you know, Yahweh Shai, we out there preaching Yahweh Shai, man, and his father, Yahweh, man. We preaching that Yahweh Shai is about to return and set up a kingdom for the nation of Israel. And he's about to bring judgment upon those that is against his will, man, against his this truth, man. So the darkness can't comprehend that light, man. They go against the men of the Lord. They go against the scriptures, man. They don't want to take heed and take the warning that Yahweh Shai set upon his men to preach, man. You know, they want to continue on in wickedness, man, in darkness, man. So the Lord will have to destroy them for that, man. Verse 6. There was a man sent from Yahweh whose name was John. So John, you know, represent, you know, one of the men of the Lord that basically issuing Yahweh Shai, man. You know, baptize him, to get him ready for his ministry, man. You know, to get him ready that he was gonna go out amongst the Israelites and preach the gospel that Yahweh gave unto him, and he was gonna give it to the men of the Lord that believe on him, man, and that he was gonna set them up to preach the word, man, to give, you know, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Verse 7. The same came for a witness to bear witness of the light, that all men through him might believe that he was not their light, but was sent to bear witness of their light. So John bear witness of the light, man, which is Yahweh Shai, man. And all that believe on it, man. Who's going to be the only one that's going to believe on Yahweh Shai, man? The elect, man. Verse 9. That was the true light, which lightened every man that cometh into the world. So the one that's going to get enlightened, you know, every man that's going to get enlightened is the elect, man, the 144,000 and the 1/3, man. But the rest of them, you know, the Lord is not going to, you know, enlighten them, man. He's going to let them stay on upon their darkness because they rejected him, man. They're going to be destroyed, man, for their wickedness and their non-belief and rejecting Yahweh Shai. This is Romans chapter 7. Well, this is Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for. So Israel seeking for what, man? You know, they're seeking for truth, man. They're seeking for a way how they can better themselves, man. Because we're here in this kingdom as slaves, man. So you have our people, you know, they want to, you know, seek how the power, man. And, you know, someone, you know, seeking to these, you know, they seek these false gods, man, these idols, man, you know, these religions, man, that's not going to help them, man, but lead them astray and keep them in that spiritual dark mindset, man. For what then? Israel had not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have attained it, and the rest was blinded. So the election have attained what, man? The true knowledge and understanding, man, of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord gave unto his men. You know, and the men at the great millstone of those in the faith and truth and city, man. We pray that we part of that election, man. You know, that we're going to attain salvation from our Lord Yahweh Shai. Because the Lord said the rest was blinded, man. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are blinded, man. You know, they're still in that spiritual darkness, man. They haven't seen the light, man. This wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. They haven't received it, man. This is John chapter 3. Chapter 3, verse 19. John chapter 3, verse 19. And this is the condemnation, that the light come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. So no, they reject the light, man. They reject the man of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So they reject the Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. While we out there on the highways and byways, man. You have scoffers and scorners, non-believers come up, man. Come against the man of the Lord, coming against the truth, man. You know, come against, you know, the doctrine that the Lord has stored upon us, man. You know, cause they love darkness, man. You know, they rather do wickedness, man, and their deeds are wicked, man. So they don't want to comprehend, or they don't want to, you know, step into the light, man. They don't want that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. They rather choose to do wickedness, man. Verse 20. For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither come to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. So, you know, those that come to the light, man, that in darkness, man, those that in darkness, man, they hateth the light, man. They hate Yahweh Shai, man. They hate the understanding of the scriptures, man. That they hate, basically they hate the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You don't want to be told how to be righteous, man, to keep the law, statute, commandments, man. Come back to their power, man. You know, stop doing all this wickedness, man. So they hate the light, man. They hate the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man. You know, but he that doeth truth cometh to the light, and his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in Yahweh. So those that's in the truth, man, that doing this in truth and sincerity, man, they coming into the light, man. They attaining the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave upon them, man. And the Lord, you know, is taking cheerful in that, man. Because we doing what the Lord want us to do, man. Acquiring us to do, man. Being in righteousness and depending on Him and preaching Him, man. Exalting Him and His Son, man. And those that don't want to, you know, take heed, man, they're going to be destroyed, man. Unless they repent and come into the faith, man. Come into the truth and come back and seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is John chapter 8, verse 12. Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. So Yahushua is the light of the world, man. And those that follow Yahushua, believe in Yahushua, is not going to go into darkness, man, because the Lord's Spirit is light, man. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to guide us in this wicked world, man. This dark world, man, that's full of evil, man. Now the Lord is going to guide us, man, from the time of the Jacob trouble, man, when all hell break loose, man, and where there's no food, man, where there's mass death, you know, taking place, man, all type of chaos, man. He's going to deliver us, man, from the, you know, the concentration camps, man, martial law, you know, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, man. Because the Lord said, you know, He's the light, man, and we believe it on Yahushua. He's going to guide us, man. The Lord set up this light, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know, to guide us and protect us, man. You know, by having that name, man. That's one of the most important, the most important thing to have in this faith, man. The name of Yahweh, who the world called God, and His Son Yahushua, who the world called Jesus Christ, man. Those are the names in the Hebrew, man, the Paleo Hebrew, man. And that's the name that the Lord go by and answer by, man. So when we call upon the name of the Lord in the Hebrew, He listens, man. You know, especially if you're doing the right thing, man. You know, because you can't say you calling on the name of the Lord and doing all type of wickedness, man. The Lord is not going to receive you, man. You got to be truth and sincerity, man. You know, because that's the same language that the Lord speak Him and the angels in the heavens, man. You know, that's the language that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dealing with ever since the foundation, man. And we have faith that those are the name, and that the Paleo Hebrew that we speak is the correct way, man. You know, that's because, you know, the Lord is going to be our help in that time, man. This is Isaiah chapter. This is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is his treasury. So, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to be the stability of our times, man. The time in Jacob trouble, man, when all hell is breaking loose, man. And you have to have the name, man. You have to have the understanding, man. You have to have that light, man. The Lord have to enlighten your eyes, man, to see the perilous times that coming, man. The 2/3 of you Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, man, your eyes, your mind, your spiritual mind is not being enlightened, man. Y'all in that dark mind frame, man. That confused state, man. That wicked state, man. And you're not gonna see the judgment when all hell break loose, man. That the Lord is coming with, man. So when all hell break loose, man, then it's gonna be too late, man. Then nothing but judgment's gonna take place, man. And you're gonna be in a confused state, man, because you're not gonna know who your protection is. You're not gonna know who the power is. You just gonna on faith and the consequences of the warnings and the wickedness that that our people are doing, man. The 2/3 are doing, and they're gonna be destroyed, man. And Yahweh shall bring that judgment upon them, man. This is Acts chapter 26, verse 18. To open their eyes, to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan unto Yahweh, that they may receive forgiveness of their sins, and an inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. So basically, the Lord, is going to open up the eyes, the elect, man. And those that was once in that Gentile state of mind. That meaning, that foreign stranger or that foreign mindset, not knowing who they are, man. Because one point of time, man, the brothers thought, we was the Africans, Americans, blacks, Latinos, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Seminole Indians, Native American Indians, Mexicans. We was in that Gentile state of mind, man. Being strangers from the Most High, man. But now when you come back into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, the light, man, the Lord open up your mind to know that you're an Israelite, man. From wherever respective tribe you from, man. He put it in your mind to know what times we're in, man. He put the spirit on your mind, to know that who the true power is, man. Yahweh and the Son Yahweh Shah, man. So I'm gonna read it again. Acts chapter 26, verse 18. To open their eyes, meaning your mind, to turn them from darkness to light. And so that's what the Lord had done to the elect, man. The hopeful elect, man, to turn them from that dark mind frame into that light, man, that had the understanding, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, man, and the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And from the power of Satan unto Yahweh. So the Lord has taken us out of that mind frame, of this wicked world that ruled by Satan through the Edomites, man, the so-called white man, through all his agenda, all the lies and philosophies that he spread amongst our people here in America and throughout the world, man. He taking us from that mind frame and giving us his mind frame, what the Most High acquired, man. What Yahweh set up for the nation of Israel, man. That they may receive forgiveness of sins and an inheritance among them which are sanctified by faith that is in me. So we know that believing on Yahweh Shah, man, He gonna forgive us for our sins, man. That we praying and hoping for, man. And that we can receive that salvation, man. And our inheritance, man. The kingdom of heaven, man. Because the kingdom of heaven and the blessing is given to the nation of Israel, man. The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And we're gonna be the next nation to rule after the Lord Yahweh shall come back and bring down the so-called white man, the Edomites, the rest of the heathens kingdom, man. But the Lord is the only one that's going to forgive us for our sins, man. And if you don't believe on Yahweh Shai, man, you're not going to be forgiven for your sins, man. Because the Most High, Yahweh set up Yahweh Shai to be that sacrificial lamb for the nation of Israel, man. So we have to believe on him, man. You know, and go through Yahweh Shai, and, you know, to have our transgression be wiped away, man, and forgiveness for our sins, man, so we can find mercy. The Lord for having mercy upon us in His eye, man. So that's why we out here pushing this word first and foremost, so we can, you know, glorify Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and we can be part of that elect, and hopefully He can forgive us for our sins, man, and don't bring death and destruction, or we don't get caught up into the judgment that these Israelites, the other Israelites, the 2/3, man, don't that's going to get caught up in for not taking heed, man. You know, not listening to the warning. You know. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 12. And it says, therefore, verse 11, that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, but now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So, you know, this is the time that we're coming into, man. We got to wake up out of that sleep, man. What sleep? The sleep meaning the darkness, man, the way of this world, man. And we have 2/3 of our people that's still asleep, man. It's time to wake up out of that, man, and come into the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, and what they about to do, man. How they about to bring judgment upon this place, man, and set up the nation of Israel, kingdom here on earth, man. You know, so we got to come out that mind frame of darkness, man. You know, because our salvation is nearer to what we believe, man. A lot of our people, they put the day of the Lord off, man. They're thinking the day of the Lord is light, man. They're thinking the day of the Lord is all love. You know, they don't have that understanding, going back to that darkness, man. Thinking that the Lord is coming back with all love, not knowing that the Lord is coming back to bring a heavy judgment, man, and rebuke with flames of fire, man, coming with fire and death and destruction, man. You know, to destroy America and destroy these nations, man, including 2/3 of His own people, man. That's all engulfed in all this wickedness, man. You know. Verse 12, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. So the day is, you know, is at hand, man. Yahweh Shah return is at hand, that He's going to bring mass destruction, man, to this place, man. You know, He's going to set up His righteous kingdom, man. You know, so we're supposed to, you know, cast off the works of this world, man, that which is darkness, man, and put on the armor of the Most High, which is the light, man, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know, the scriptures, man, and go out there and preach this word, man, and, you know, put up videos, man, you know, going back to, you know, letting our light shine, man, letting the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know, being preached that the Lord gave upon us, man. You know, not put to sit back and, you know, just take this thing as a light thing, man. You know, it's something that, you know, just something that we just want to do because it feels good, or just doing it for entertainment purpose, man. You just want to be there because it's something that, you know, you feel good, and you just want to go out there and be around brothers because, you know, there's nothing else to do on the Saturday, man. You know, whenever we go out, man, I just like to be up here because I like the camera, man. I like the views, man. I like this so-called trend, you know, us coming up, waking up at Israelites, man. You know, how the other Israelite camps, man, these false Israelite camps like IUIC and IUSPK, man, look how they got the well-looking garments, man. You know, thinking that, you know, they see the garments, they see the gimmicks, man. You know, they figure that's what it's all about, man. You know, it's all about this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, pushing it in truth and sin, and praying they be part of the elect, man, and be hid from the time of Yahweh Shem Yahushua judgment, man. You know, when He come and bring destruction, man. You're not supposed to be here and being comfortable, man. You know, thinking that this place is gonna go on, man. You calling yourself an Israelite, but you don't want to go back to the land of Israel, man. You rather stay over here in America and dwell in this wickedness, man, in this confusion, man. Seeing all this wickedness being pushed out, man. They're not supposed to be like that, man. We're supposed to be calling out to Yahweh Shai, man, and come back and deliver us, man, and bring down this kingdom and set us up, man, and all in all righteousness, man, and establish the law, statute, commandments, man. You know. Let me get this last scripture. You know, this is First Thessalonians 5:5. So I'm gonna start off at 4. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. So Paul talking to the the brothers that's in his faith, man. Back then and now, man. The scripture saying that brothers that have this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man, we not in the day of darkness, man. But we know what the Lord requiring us, because He done open up our mind, man. He done show us what about to take place, man. He giving us this light, man, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. So when all hell breaks loose, man, we pray that the Lord have mercy upon us, man, because we know what the Lord is about to do, man. And we not get caught off guard, man. Verse 5. You are all the children of light and the children of the day. So basically, man, the elect, man, is all the children of the day, man. The ones that have this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, man. The ones that know Yahweh Shai and this whole demeanor, man, what He's about to do, man. We are not of the night nor of the darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. So you're not of this world, man. You're not supposed to. You in this truth, man. You're not supposed to have the mind frame of this world, man, because it's darkness, man. But you're supposed to be of the light, man. Knowing what, like I said, knowing what Yahweh Shai is about to do, man. Having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and pushing it, man. Preaching it, man. For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunk in the night. For those that in the night, man, in this world, man, the darkness, man, the 2/3, man, they sleep, man, and they drunk, man. They drunk by the ways of this world, man, of all this wickedness that's taking place, man, all these philosophies, man, these religions, man. So brothers, man, we pray that the Lord make us part of the elect, man, which the elect is going to have their light, man. So brothers keep pushing and keep fighting, man. But we not want to, be part of this world, man, that's full of darkness, man. We're supposed to hate this world, man. The Lord say, hate the evil and love the good, man. Your mind frame supposed to be upon Yahweh Shai, man. Waiting, being patient, man, suffering, man, enduring, man. But we almost out of here, man, because those that wait on the Lord, Yahweh Shai, good things are coming, man. The Lord is going to bless us with spiritual power, man. He's going to bless us with a vast kingdom, man. That we're not going to be taken down anymore, man. We're going to be immortal, man. We're going to be, in righteousness, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to be with us, man. Physically, man. When the Lord come back and show Himself, man. So brothers keep fighting, keep pushing, man. Because we are the children of light, man. Think the water Yahweh Shai for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. And have taken us from out the ways of this world. And pray that we stay in the light, man. So brothers keep fighting, man, keep pushing, man, because we almost out of here, man. So the next time, I'm going to say Shalom.